Hey, welcome to Get Creative. I'm Evan Schmidt. Thanks for listening. My guest today is Brad Driscoll. He's the co-founder of Think Big Marketing. He's had nearly 10 million views on YouTube and has found success live streaming video games on Twitch. Hey Brad, thanks for coming on the show today. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. My name is Brad Driscoll. I'm the co-founder of Think Big Marketing. I just started that with my brother about a year ago. And also, I'm a big gamer, and I've been creating content on YouTube for almost 10 years now, almost up to 10 million views. And I also do Twitch live streaming, which is a gaming platform website. So I found a lot of success through social media doing gaming-related content on YouTube and Twitch.
Nice. So as a gamer, a creator, somebody heavily involved with internet marketing, what's something really good that you've learned?
There are a ton of things I learned through, especially in the Twitch live streaming, because that's a live interaction with everyone who's watching me stream. But one of the best things that I've learned on social media and kind of just in general is most of everything that I've worked with has come down to connecting with people. I found that if you can connect with people as an audience in a way that creates a community, you can kind of find success in nearly every niche. For me, it was gaming, and then now I'm relating that into business in the new company that I started with my brother. But pretty much any niche, as long as you put out the content, you're going to find people who are interested in that, and then you can create a community around it. Also, I guess another thing that I would say is, like, I have something I'm really passionate about. I always loved video games. Growing up when I was 4 or 5 years old, my parents got me games. And after college, I started putting up videos, and I was thinking, people might not be interested in this, but I'm going to put the content up there anyways. And I made videos for my friends so they could see the games that I liked. And I was really blown away at how much interest people actually had in the stuff that I was doing. I would go out to flea markets, find video game deals, and people really gravitated toward that. And then I went from there and kept continuing to grow it. And I find a lot of people that I go to networking events and people trying to build their hobbies into a side hustle type of thing or a business. And most people think, oh, people aren't going to be interested in what I'm interested in. And I just want to recommend to people to go out and actually make content like you're doing, make a podcast, make YouTube videos, go on Twitch and live stream, and just put out the content, and you'll be surprised how many people are actually interested in the same stuff that you are. So that was one of the big things that I learned through posting all the video gaming content on social media and also with the business stuff I'm getting into now.
Nice. And speaking of what you're getting into now, what are you getting into now?
Oh, we have a bunch of stuff planned. Like I said, my brother and I just started this business called Think Big Marketing about a year ago. So it's still pretty new. We do SEO and social media marketing. And the project that I'm working on right now is basically a platform where people could come in, and I'm going to be posting content on YouTube where people can come in, they can learn all the basics. A lot of the times I go out and I do audits for people's websites, and I'm telling the people the same things over and over again. And I decided that I'm just going to put that into a video format. So it'll be tutorials so people can get all the basics of SEO, social media marketing, Facebook ads, all of that stuff. And then they could just go through at their own pace and learn what they need to learn for their business. So that's one of the big projects that I'm working on right now. And also, I've just recently gotten back into the Twitch live streaming, so I still do all the gaming live streaming. Being able to connect with a lot of people that way really helps. As far as the business, we're going to be continuing to push on through there. We got a lot of work to do, but it's a lot of fun. It's a lot more fun being able to come up with my own projects and actually choose the things that I think are going to help people most. So that's what I'm going to be working on. And then also, if I always like hearing when people are up to things like turning their hobbies into a business. So if any of your listeners, if they're getting into this stuff, send them over my way. I'd definitely like to help them out and see what kind of projects they're getting into.
Yeah, and how can they get a hold of you?
On the business side of things, you can look up Think Big SEO on Twitter and Think Big Marketing on Facebook. And then you could go to our website, thinkbigseo.com. And then for all of my gaming stuff, it's kind of funny, my alias on the internet for gaming stuff is Dinky Dana. It's a long story where that came from, but I started getting viewers, so now I'm stuck with it. But you can look me up on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch, all as Dinky Dana, and you can find me there.
I really dig how you're making the tutorial videos, because I think that it ties back to the creating content thing of if you create content about what you're passionate about or what your business does, then it just reinforces the fact that you know what you're doing.
Yeah, and it also, the thing that I like about it too is when you go and read something from a book or you learn something, being able to teach other people how to do it makes me learn it a lot better. So that's one advantage. And then also just getting the content out there. A lot of people just need that boost to be able to get started into something, to get that initial motivation to get into something. And a lot of the times I see the same barriers with people. They say, "Oh, I don't know enough about this," or "I don't know enough about that." So just getting those basic tutorials, I'm going to start with that and hopefully give people that spark that they can kind of just jump into the projects that they want to get into. And then if they want to look into it more in depth, they can go through into later on. I'll be doing more in depth videos that are a little bit more complicated. But hopefully it'll get some people motivated to start up their own projects.
Yeah, well, I can't wait to see them. Brad, thanks so much for getting creative with us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
That's it for another episode of Get Creative. You can find more information about my guest in the show notes. Be sure to subscribe so that you get the next episode in your sleep, and please give the show a review. For more information about me, go to evanschmidt.com, follow me on LinkedIn, Twitter, and Instagram, and check out my vlog on YouTube where I share lessons that I've learned. Thank you for listening. Now go get creative.